Good morning. It's July the 9th. It's a Thursday morning. It's about 4:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm just about to check out of the hotel that I've been in quarantine in New Zealand as I return from the United States from my 3 months of treatment with the Centers for Advanced Medicine in North Carolina. It's a big day. I'm pretty excited to be outside to finally step onto my homeland, to the place where I was born and where my family resides. It's quite an emotional moment for me. I feel like I've been through a pretty big journey, and I've made a significant step towards living a full and healthy life. Once I'd learned to let go of my perceptions and limiting beliefs. There's so many people I want to thank on this journey, and I've still got a way to go in terms of achieving the life that I want. But it's right in front of me, and I have everything I need to achieve it because it's right inside of me. The biggest lesson that I've learned through all of this is to learn to trust yourself. Trust the information I'm getting from intuitive sources, and trust my own research and my own gut feel. I wouldn't be standing here in this condition, pretty healthy, at this point in time if I hadn't have gone with my own intuition and my own guidance, self-guidance, and my own research. The information I was getting told was definitely one-sided. And it's not to discredit anybody that gave me that information. They are sharing the best information they have. But I had to learn to go broader than that and research other avenues for health. And where I'm standing right now, it's worked. At this point in time, based on conventional guidance, I should be experiencing a number of symptoms and starting to see noticeable changes in my health for the negative. But that's not the case. I've been around the world 3 months during COVID-19 and still here, standing here nice and healthy. So there's something in that. Some key people I really want to thank. One is Justine Laidlaw. Without her help and just conversations, I could have ended up in a completely different path. The support that she's shown has been huge. So if you are facing a chronic diagnosis, an autoimmune situation, or cancer if you want to put it that way, and you don't know what to do or where to go, I would have a conversation with Justine Laidlaw. The next person I'd like to talk about is Janice Priest. Her guidance early on has helped me to do things that I didn't think were possible. Then Mark Ralph, his ability to show me my own limiting behaviours and limiting beliefs helped me to crack through some pretty significant ways of living that I had been living, and self-deception that helped me to make decisions for my own future rather than leaving them in the hands of other people. Dr. Rashid Bittar and the Centers for Advanced Medicine, Dr. Sarah Barber and the staff, Dina and Nina and everybody else. Wow, an amazing clinic, an amazing bunch of people and doing amazing work. And what I want to say around that is, if you're reading stuff on the internet, and it's not coming directly from their mouth, then I would disregard it. They have an insight and awareness of the human body that I haven't found anywhere else in the medical arena. And everybody else, especially to my family, my sister Suzanne, who has helped support me immensely and made sure I'm on the right track, doing the right things, and doing everything that I can, and her family, her immediate family, her husband and children for supporting me. My brother Daryl for deciding to come on this trip with me, because it certainly wasn't an easy trip. Certainly confronted a lot of beliefs, but hugely needed. My family and my parents especially. So to my extended family, I love you, and everybody else that I've mentioned, I love you immensely for what you have been able to show me and what I've been able to learn. To everybody else, thank you very much for your support. And what I would encourage this whole journey, probably the biggest lesson I've learned, is to figure out how much I actually know, which at the end of the day is very little. And when you look at your own self, look at how much you actually know, and I guarantee it's quite a little, not as much as we think. And why do I say that? Because most of our knowledge comes through textbooks and what other people tell us, but we don't actually know. And so in this time and age that we are living in, I would encourage you to examine what you do and don't know, and go and research. Go and research what's going on. Go and research other perspectives, because that will help you. So, yeah, everybody that's been involved, thank you. I'm looking forward to my new life. I feel like I have got a new life. I feel like I'm stepping into a whole new world. I have a different understanding of who I am and what I'm about. I have a greater appreciation for people around me, and I realise that when there's a group of society that's suffering, we all suffer. It's not just isolated to me. So the more I learn to love myself, the more I learn to love my fellow man and woman, and the better the world becomes. And we are in a significant transition point for human history. And if you aren't seeing that, then I encourage you to go and research that. Above all, through this whole journey has been a recognition that human beings are more powerful than we ever imagined. We are sitting on a pretty powerful energy system in our body, the ability to regenerate and re-heal when you give it the right support to encourage that bodily systems to work. And the recognition that we are connected to something greater than what we can perceive. People may call that God, people may call that Allah, people may call that infinite intelligence. I can't label it because it's greater than I can even comprehend, but I know it's there because I've experienced it. And it's there for all of us. And it's a way of understanding that you're not as powerless as you think you are. We are way more powerful than we realise. So I encourage you to understand what that means for you. It's not for me to tell you, but it doesn't matter who you are. There is a greater, higher power behind this that is helping us to shape a better future for this world. And in my direct life, I've experienced that. So anyway, that's quite a serious message, but all that to just say thank you. I'm going to go downstairs in about half an hour, down to the first floor, and we get our final assessment, which is where they do a final temperature check and symptoms review. And from that point, I'm outside the hotel checking out, and then I'll be jumping on an aeroplane to go home and catch up with my family, who I greatly miss. And from then I am going to be happy and explore this great land that I live in and the great people that are within it, and share what I've learned. So to everybody, to my friends in Canada who have supported me immensely, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope to get to see you one day, depending on the world situation, but I hope to get to see you soon. And thank you for all the efforts that you've gone to help me out. Thank you. Anyway, bye for now. I'll post again later. Thanks.